Oh. Pa pa pa.
We'll turn these off.
Ooh, that's
Maybe it's too much.
it's pretty cool. I mean, so far nobody's online. All right, okay. Nice to see you guys. This mic is falling down. Let me put it a little higher. Still waiting for everybody to set up here. I'm in Rotterdam at Club Haug. They're creating a new studio room. Say hi, buddy.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Someone's working hard, fixing all these lights and stuff. All of these walls are going to be repainted. It's going to be amazing. I'm very excited about this. And somebody can't open the door, I think. I heard some... No? All right. Don't close it, though. All right. Anyway, all right, let's get the ball rolling. For the 3 people who are here, can you guys hear me? Can you put a little comment online so in the live chat so I make sure you guys can hear me? The 3 people who are connected. Are you guys jerking off? No? Okay. Are you on your phones? Is there any sound? Because from here, oh, there's a little like button. Can you like button that again? No? Okay. Well, I'll continue assuming there's sound. Well, welcome to episode number 3 of Ric Diez Answers Everybody. Oh, great. There's one less people now. 30% of the audience just left. That's the future of comedy, everybody. Put in the work as hard as you can. And I drove 2 hours from Belgium to here, to Rotterdam. With Zach Mama that I met in Los Angeles. He's going to join us in a bit. If he can't open the door, he went to get a drink. I know he's gone. And yeah, I got a few questions. I looked at also the comments on YouTube and everywhere. I got some nice stuff to talk about. What's one question I got asked? Hey, do you know Hans Kim is getting worse? Is he? Maybe. I know he was. I know Hans was really stressed with all the Kil Tony battles with me. So hopefully he's in a better place now. And he can chill and enjoy performing on the show. I know his shows are, oh, you're Rick? I'm also from Belgium. I think one of the funniest guys I've ever seen on Kil Tony. Thank you, dude. Do we know each other? Have you seen me live in French? I hope you come one day. Come see me in Belgium. My next show in Brussels is on August 4th at Black Sheep. Yeah, I hope Hans can chill. I don't know if he's getting worse. I'm sure he's getting better. We just all go through ups and downs in our writing and in our performing, and we try to figure things out. We try to figure how to get better. And sometimes to get better, we have to take a couple steps backwards to reset things and then reevaluate and experiment with new methods of performing, new methods of writing, which means for a while our jokes might get worse until they get right because we're trying to figure out something new, structurally or performance-wise or whatever it is. So I wish him well. What's the most embarrassing moment in your life? I don't know, losing to Hans Kim for the 2nd time, getting booed by several thousand people. That was pretty bad. Maybe not the most embarrassing thing in my life. Sorry, I'm still waiting for Zach to join. I'm doing a Rick and Friends show in Rotterdam, and I'm waiting for several comedians to arrive, so hopefully they drop in. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, dude, that was tough to get booed by so many people. But oddly enough, I was kind of ready for it. I think the most embarrassing moments in our life come when they're unexpected. That one was expected, so maybe I'm lying and I don't want to tell you guys what the most embarrassing moment in my life was. Maybe one day I'll tell you guys. Maybe one day I'll know which one it was the most embarrassing. I definitely had a few close calls. Most of them involve being rejected by women. Okay. Yeah, 1 second. You guys suck. All right. Zach, what's the most embarrassing moment in your life?
What's the most what?
What's the most embarrassing moment in your life?
Ooh, might be one of them.
This one, this is it?
Yeah.
Doing a live podcast for 5 people, that's it? That's great.
Is it on?
It's on. You can put a little magnet, you can put it on your shirt.
Put it in my pants.
Here, let me set you up.
You want to hear my dick?
This is gonna get hot. This is my friend Zach.
Are we friends?
Are we friends? I don't know. Here we go. So what's the most embarrassing moment in your life? That's the question
I think it's right now, actually.
It's right now?
Pretty gay, yeah.
It's pretty gay?
Yeah, can we say gay?
It's the purple light.
It's pink.
It's pink. Is it pink? It is pink. It's purple on the
Most
screen.
embarrassing moment in my life.
All right, Zach.
I mean, does it have to be?
You're bombing right now.
Yeah. That's a tough question, man. There's so many.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing I had. It was the most embarrassing moment. I
What-
thought most of them involve women.
Wait,
I got booed by like 10,000 people or whatever it
bed?
was. In bed. Yeah.
That's the worst dick ever.
Like, no, I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna get them back. Just wait. Wait till I do my move.
Man,
Wait till you see this.
That's a lot of people at the same time.
And people will be like, dude, he manages that awkward silence really well.
It was silence for a long time. Yeah, I think in bed, my mom caught me in bed once.
Alone or?
No, I was not alone. Yeah, that was weird.
Was it at your mom's place or did she drop
Yeah,
in somewhere?
100%. Yeah, I didn't know she was awake.
You didn't know she was awake?
Yeah, I woke her up.
Did you quit your full-time job? No, not yet. I still need money. So, but you know, one day I'll take a little break. What?
Send him money so you can quit.
Hey, send me money, guys. Send click that whatever. Is there a button to give me money here? You the man, Rick. Thank you. Not everybody agrees, but I think I'm good. Yeah. Hanskim is going to win every Kil Tony battle because the crowd just knows him better. Probably. I don't know. You know, it's definitely not about who says the funniest jokes. Burn, whatever. When in the Kil Tony universe was most least welcoming? Who? Yeah, well, who was the most welcoming to me?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I guess Tony Hinchcliffe giving me a golden ticket was a sign of being welcoming. But like in non-obvious people, like not outside. I guess you guys want to hear about the comedians. Everybody welcomed me with open arms to an extent. I think I got on pretty well with William, but just the staff that works at Kill Tony. It's just amazing people. I really love all of them. So they were really welcoming. They're really nice guys, and I really miss them. Who was the least welcoming to me? I would say in latest appearances, the answer to that is pretty obvious.
Yeah. Hanskim's girlfriend.
Yeah, dude, Hanskim's girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend? Or are they back together?
You should watch the new episode.
Are they back?
Oh, he's trying to get her back.
Oh, he's trying to get her back. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she doesn't like me very much. Or maybe she does. I don't know. You start at an odd time, 1 p.m. LOL. Yeah, I'm trying to have a time that's daytime in Europe and in the US. I'm experimenting with times now.
You'd have to explain what Europe is.
Oh yeah, so in Europe, the time we are not on the same time zone as you guys. I know you guys don't understand time zones, even though you have 3 of them or 4 of them.
Eastern, Central, Mountain,
And
West,
Hawaii.
4.
Yeah.
And Hawaii, so 5.
Yeah. Yeah, they forget about Hawaii all the time. Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, so yeah. For me to have you guys at night, it would have to
We're
be like
7 hours ahead.
We are 7 hours ahead. So if it's like, if I did it at 6 p.m. for you guys, I'd be wanting to go to bed, which I already did, and I was really tired. Love your comedy and everything that you do. A lot of people love you here in Puerto Rico. Keep up the good work. I hope I can come to Puerto Rico as soon as possible.
You should.
I should.
I don't know why you looked at me when you said Puerto Rico, but...
Because I feel like you look like you've been there.
You could do shows in Spanish there, too.
I hope I did shows in Spanish there. I would do shows in Spanish there. Have you performed for Puerto Rico?
Never been.
Never been.
Yeah.
Is that in your list?
Does it exist?
Yeah. Zach is doing a documentary about comedy in the US, and he wants to do, he's a comedian, and Zach Mama on Instagram. Instagram. He's a French-born, but a US citizen right now.
America.
Yeah, say it with a Frencher accent.
I do the French accent?
No, you should sound even Frencher.
I don't think anybody would understand. Can you guys understand my accent right now? Is your Spanish good? No. I'm proud of you.
Mi español está bien, no hay problema. Puedo hacer un show en español. Me encantaría. Ya lo he hecho en Madrid. I've performed in Spanish before, but I need to work on my mints to make them tight. So far, I haven't translated them properly. I don't have enough material done.
But I think Puerto Rico is a territory, not a state.
It's not a state. It's not a state. It is a territory. What, like Guam? I don't know if they have the same status or not.
Back. Yeah.
What do you think Hanskim has for breakfast? I hope he has nails and rat poison.
Nails?
No, like
nails.
nails. I'm joking. I don't know what he has for breakfast. Does he eat?
I don't know.
I don't think he eats. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. I don't think his diet is amazing. It doesn't look like his diet is great. But who am I to talk? My diet is awful. Are you watching the Belgium game tonight? No, I'm performing tonight. I didn't even watch Spain. I'm only going to watch games of Spain if they make it to the quarterfinals. Even though I say that, and yesterday I ended up at a bar with a few comedian friends, and we watched, what did we watch? Netherlands against France, and I hoped both teams would lose.
And we both did.
They did. You guys
0-0.
It was. I was hoping it would be 0-0, and I got what I wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys almost won a bunch of times.
I know.
Griezmann really screwed it up. Like
I was sad, but I don't think anybody.
nobody
would
cares.
understand, yeah.
A few of them will. I don't know. So anyway, France sucks. And,
You guys care about soccer?
I mean, maybe the people that will see it later will. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, France played better than the Netherlands, and messed it up a bunch of times. Any comments here? Are you watching the Belgium? Oh yeah, watching the game. No, I don't want to watch. I mean, if they get anybody that I'll start watching at quarterfinals. Before that, it's just garbage. There's no stakes.
We got 8 people live at 1 p.m.
Yeah, it will get better. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe not. I just have to keep working at it. Hey guys, you guys should recommend this feed to other people. Okay, post it on Instagram that I'm live right now, because otherwise, I don't know. I can't do it right now. My phone's using to record this thing. Do you associate with the whites or the Latin heritage? Which is an incredibly American question to ask a Spanish comedian. So in Europe, I'm considered white. Right? Kinda.
I didn't know you were white.
Yeah, exactly. Considered white even by Northern Europeans, but here we fight among countries. We're all considered white for the most part. The white people, all shades of white, are
Yeah, even
white.
black people are white here.
Yeah, kinda, almost, yeah.
Asians are white.
Asians, yeah, they don't feel like they may say that they don't feel treated like white, but yeah.
They make better food. So.
They make better food, I mean, French make good food.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys can't complain.
No complaint.
No, the Latin heritage, I mean, I have zero Latin heritage. I'm born and bred in Spain. I have some Irish blood, that's it. You're here. That's good to know. Bloomer, you're here. I'm happy you're here. How much of Hans Kim thing was orchestrated? Not that much, really. I challenged him fair and square. So, and he clearly didn't want to get challenged, so no, it wasn't orchestrated. Then, of course, it was scheduled, and we put on a show about it. But yeah, I don't know how much of the outcome was orchestrated, but I wasn't in on the joke, so that's for them to do whatever they want with the show. I'm happy I'm here. I needed to announce myself. Okay. Yeah, I hope you do that at work and in your private life. I hope you do that right before having sex.
Yeah, in the bathroom too. I'm here.
I'm here.
That's great. But he said something earlier. Oh.
What did he say? I hate Hans Kim, and your beef with him revealed who he really is. I think we all have layers. I definitely revealed a part of him that wasn't out there yet, but I guess I also revealed part of myself on that show. Rick, why are you such a sad man? Because I grew up around a lot of sad people. US likes you more, do 4 a.m. your time. Sure, and go to work the next day and we'll get up at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. You do it, buddy. You've
done 4 a.m.
We could have done 4 a.m.
Sunday tomorrow.
It is, but I would have been really, really tired.
Why would you be tired at 4 a.m.?
I don't know, because God knows I eat a lot of candy. I should be awake.
That's true. He eats a lot of candies, guys.
No, of course I do it at work. Of course I do it at work. I am here. Please bow down to my presence.
That's going to be my first line on stage tonight. I am here.
Yeah.
Wait, how are Belgians
and Americans different in their comedy tastes, other than the multilingual differences? Well, I was talking about this with a few friends of mine the other day, and we figured out this. There's something about the fact that here in Europe, in general, our friend circles and our society, I think we're a little more open in our communication about our feelings between friends in general. Whereas my feeling, you have more experience about this. Yeah, shut up. I feel like in the U.S. there's like prudeness is like there's social pressure to appear perfect at all times. So a lot of people struggle to communicate their feelings within their inner circles. I don't know if that's true or not. I think on average that happens more in the U.S. than here. So in our comedy, there's stuff that is normally part of private discussions that the public is weirded out if you talk about it on stage. Whereas in the US, because some people can't talk about certain things in their private life, they're very happy that you talk about it on stage and they can finally hear about it. That's an opinion I have.
Interesting. I don't speak English, so I don't know what you said, but that's...
It was good, right?
That's
I
really
think
good.
I'm really impressed. UFC is on right now. Yeah, I'm missing it. I'll watch it. I'll catch it up later. I don't want to watch the prelims live anyway. That's a waste of time. This may look like low numbers, but Hans was streaming for like an hour to 3 people yesterday. Yeah.
You are one of them. That's cool.
Dude, I got 8 times your numbers, my guy. Thank you, dude. That was the best. Thank you. That was good to know. And you were one of them, and you stayed for an hour. All right. I really wanted to see what was it, Robert Whittaker versus Hamzat, and unfortunately that got scrapped. So I hope the Reaper gets it, because I really want to see what he does next. I always want him to win. I'm a huge Robert Whittaker fan.
Yeah,
you don't watch the UFC, do you?
Yeah, I watch. I watch
What's
everything. I watch The Road. It's nice. We doubled.
We doubled, yeah, it's pretty
What's
good.
that
It's
for-
thanks to
is
you.
it-
It's because
Yeah.
you brought in all the fans of Zach Mama
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's all the girls you banged.
Well, it should be less then. We should be at 4.
Well, you're... yeah, 4 on the same night.
All right, Rick.
All right, sorry. Do we got something?
Above
First
that.
fight was fun. Good to know. Don't spoil any results, because I like to... I still want to watch it.
Guys, if you love me, spoil the results.
No, don't do that. Do not spoil the results. Do you plan to freeze your brain or hook it up to a robot so future generations have access to new jokes?
To new jokes? To old jokes?
Well, maybe if my brain still works, I can still write new jokes.
Oh, I see. I thought they wanted to freeze the old jokes.
But the content's already there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I don't know how brains work either.
Yeah, clearly. I don't know. I think I don't mind freezing my brain and existing in a robot body as long as I'm not connected to a collective consciousness. I don't want to be part of a hive mind. I want to be able to be alone and sit in silence, even as a robot. Like if that part of getting a chip and being part of the collective stuff is something that I'm really against.
I'm kind of taking it personally.
Yeah. Well, dude, talk to him for 3 minutes, and that's why I don't want to be connected to anything. You should take it personally, maniac. If David Lucas fell on you, how fast would you die? Honestly, I've thought about this on my drive over here, and I don't think I would die because he's pretty soft in the outer layers. So as long as I have room to breathe,
You
I
probably
think I should be okay.
You'd become part of him, I think. Just stay there.
Just be absorbed. And it would take him, he would just itch himself. It would take him like 6 months to notice. There's something here. It's like, just rip me out.
Isn't that Boo? You know Boo in Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, yeah.
Is his
Yeah,
name Boo?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like
Yeah, Boo.
David
He
Lucas.
does look like Boo.
Yeah. Doesn't he like swallow people? Or like,
Yeah, he just absorbs people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, David Lucas is like Boo. David Lucas, if you're watching this, you're getting roasted by Zach Mama over here.
I don't think he's watching this. There would be 20 more people if you were.
What do you think of Hans' insult to you about the basic 50s comedy and not being your real self? That's very interesting.
The 50s are coming back.
Yeah, the 50s are back, baby.
Yeah, in 20 years.
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah,
2050.
I took it as a compliment because he means I actually write jokes, and that's what I'm trying to do. He never said my jokes were bad. I mean, he tried, but he can't because they're better than his, sometimes at least. And I don't mind. I don't mind if people think my style of comedy is old because I don't even know what my style of comedy is yet. I like to write one-liners. I'm trying to evolve or not. We'll see what time says. But I wasn't insulted by that. I know he tried to insult me with that, but I didn't mind at all. What I did mind was he said that my style of comedy was obsolete, and there I think he's completely wrong. Because it's not about style. The form of comedy doesn't matter. What matters is that you get the laugh. If you get the laugh, then the vehicle to get that laugh is irrelevant. Do you speak Dutch? Nee. If so, can you say something?
Just come to the show.
Funny in Dutch. Yeah, just come to the show.
Come to the show.
Come to the show.
Do you speak Dutch?
No, I mean, he says he lives in Belgium, that guy.
Come to the show tonight.
Yeah,
I tell them where you're performing.
In the show I'm doing tonight, I have two Dutch comedians. There's Sergej Lopuchansky, who's a comedian from Antwerp, and Elias van Dinkeren, who's a comedian out of Ghent, who will perform in the show, and I love them. What are the popular sports in Belgium? Soccer.
Football.
Football. Football, yeah. I mean, they're not great at it.
The Belgians?
Yeah.
As long as they lose, I'm cool.
Yeah. I mean, no, but I support. No, I mean, they had a good team, and now they're struggling.
Are you from Belgium or Spain?
I grew up here, kind of. When I came here when I was 7.
We're in the Netherlands. You didn't grow up here?
Yeah, I grew up in Belgium, yeah. Yeah. I always want France to lose at any sport.
Well, we lose at everything but soccer, so football.
Yeah. It's actually crazy that you do comedy in another language. It's not crazy to me.
C'est pas fou, hein?
Yeah.
C'est facile.
C'est assez simple.
Ça prend une autre langue et ensuite... Viens, on fait tout le podcast comme ça, juste
Allez, vas-y, on y va.
C'est facile. Faut juste prendre des leçons.
Have you ever hung out with Hans outside of the show? Yeah, but before the challenge.
I forgot you could see me too.
Yeah, but who was doing it? To whom?
Well, we know.
We know.
We know who's taller.
We know who's taller. We know who has bigger hands. You scored 2 wins against Hans. Yeah, I agree. Dan Ramos. That's did you met Dan Ramos in LA?
I can't get over the fact that you said "did you met" instead of "did you meet," but
yeah, sorry. Did you meet
Dan Ramos? Sounds very familiar.
He was at the store.
Yeah, I think
he just appeared on Bobby Lee's podcast. He said, "I met Rick at the Comedy Store while I was in full clown makeup." This is true.
Was it Dan's question?
Yeah.
Dan is Asian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. I met him 2 years ago.
Oh,
what's up, Dan?
Yeah, what's up, Dan? If you ever see this, yeah. Yeah, I met Rick at the Comedy Store while I was in full clown makeup. The next day, I approached him without the makeup and spoke to him in French. It was so fun. It was scary as hell, Dan. First of all, he started talking to me in full clown makeup. It was late, and I was just like, what is happening right now? Why is there a clown talking to me? And then the next day, he's just talking to me in French. He's like, I'm from Canada. I'm like, what? Okay, this is too much information.
Dan, il est fou.
Yeah, Dan, you're an interesting guy, my guy.
I met him at the Improv 2 years ago. He wasn't even Asian. That's crazy.
Did he have the clown makeup too?
No.
Was he an Asian? But did he dress up as an Asian clown?
Oh, was it Asian or clown?
No, like Asian clown.
What is that?
I don't know. You need to see Asian clowns. Depends from which country, I guess. Different cultures. Sometimes I knock on the inside of my apartment door in case there's someone out there. Do you have issues? Do you think Tony is still protecting and propping up the regulars? I think Tony is taking really good care of his product and his podcast and ensuring its growth. I've stolen a lot of your suicide jokes. That's not a good thing to do in real life. By the way, Rick, so thanks. Now people think I'm suicidal. Well, I kind of, do your thing, dude. My jokes are really funny. But when is the Arena Catan rematch? I hope never.
Catan rematch?
Yeah, because I played Catan with Hans.
Oh, okay.
But we never finished the game, We never finished the game. I was going to lose it, but we never finished it. What did I have here?
I was going to say you lose at Catan too, but that took too long.
Yeah, you're slow as hell. Guys, I was at his... I posted a clip from here, from last month, and a person that says, that was at the show said, guys, I was at this show and Rick killed, which he would have offered pizza to us. Not for any reason, but he looks like he'd get you pizza. You should have asked, man. I would have gotten you pizza. Just say so. I would get you pizza. Hawaiian pizza.
Oh. Do you guys know why they make Hawaiian pizzas?
Do you know that? You know why?
Yeah.
Why?
So there's pineapple on the Hawaiian pizzas, right?
Yes.
Because I don't remember the year, but there's one year, there's too many pineapples on the island. And they couldn't sell them all. So they started putting them on pizzas. We're like, oh, Hawaiian pizza.
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, that's why there's pineapple. There's no other reason.
There's
too much pineapple. They couldn't sell it all, and they were like, it's going to go bad. Let's put it on pizza. Boom. The story I just made up.
Okay. I believed you again. I believe everything you say, dude. It's kind of... your first shows in Bangkok were only a few beats slower than now, but your improv has improved to crazy levels. That's from a friend, Eric Olive, a comedian friend from Bangkok.
Oh, I saw him in the Martini.
You met Eric Olive?
Eric Olive?
Oh, again. That was such a bad joke. I didn't even notice it was a joke. Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
it's the last time I have him. No, Eric, yeah, I was doing one-liners in Bangkok as well. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at my jokes, but I've had more practice here to be doing MC work, so I was able to... Oh, somebody said Hawaiian pizza was invented by a Greek dude in Canada. So there you go.
Prove it.
Who's your favorite comedian ever? Zach Mamo. Did you know that Zach is the guy that had the idea and recorded my little video for that does a parody of Gladiator to promote the last battle in Los Angeles?
The parody, yeah.
The parody.
How would they know?
I tagged you and mentioned it was you.
You tagged me, but... Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did the Gladiator thing in LA where he's like touching the hay. Was it? No, what was it?
It wasn't hay. It was some herb, some grass, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some little flowers, and then I made the music and the shit from Gladiator. That was fun. Did you guys see it? Let's see it. Any of you 18 people see that video on Rick's?
We got a few views on that. It didn't go viral.
But I want to see if real people saw it.
Did you guys see it?
Did you guys see it?
Did you guys see it?
When he announced the rematch?
Yeah.
Like a few days before the show?
They didn't see it.
Say yes or no.
Whatever you said made us lose.
Are you guys watching us right now? Say yes or no.
I think they're just ranting.
If you're not watching, say no. You're not watching right now.
You were robbed again, Rick. How convenient Bobby Lee was backstage to give Hans an award.
Somebody saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Good to know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 50,
Bloomer.
50.
Yeah, 50-50 here. Yeah. You were robbed again. How convenient Bobby Lee was backstage to give Hans an award. Not like they planned it or anything. I mean, Bobby Lee always just hangs out backstage. I mean, I remember being backstage, actually, when Bobby Lee was there. It makes sense that he would give Hans his Hall of Fame thing. But I know for a fact that they were planning to give Hans his Hall of Fame thing, whether he won or lost. So, whatever is the lore of the show, that's a revelation I think I can make. They were going to give him that no matter what. And my guess is he's done enough on the show to deserve it. Is William in the Hall of Fame?
William?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was the first one. Then David Lucas.
He was inducted.
And then...
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if William is not in the Hall of Fame...
No, it was the first one.
Okay. Good to know.
He was Asian back then too.
Yeah, and he was in full clown makeup.
Yeah, full clown makeup.
And he spoke French.
Yeah, he was French. And pineapple on his head.
Pineapple pizza on his head.
Yeah. Somebody made a comment here.
All right, good. They said it on the show that he'd get it whether he won or lost. Okay, so I revealed nothing. Thank you. Boom. But I knew that they were going to give it to him before it happened on the show. I think I knew it beforehand. You were robbed again, Rick. I know that I read already. Ah, yeah, we're good, man.
Okay.
Yeah. You never disappoint.
Can we get some women around us just to make it look like?
I can check.
You
Thanks.
can check. Okay. Have you come to Glasgow? Will you come to? Hope you come to Glasgow at some point. I hope I come to Glasgow at some point. I'd love to do Scotland. I'm not interested yet in doing Fringe, but I'd love to come perform and do a show in Glasgow. If you know a club and a venue, book me. Or book Zach. He's more experienced.
En français.
Yeah.
I'll do it in French for Americans.
Holy crap, he really does have vampire fangs. Yeah, I mean.
But he sucks a mean dick.
Yeah. He sucked the energy out of people, out of rooms, out of everything. Yeah. Get all the Rick groupies on the live stream so we can bump the YouTube numbers. Yeah, I mean, we're still far from being the Uncle Laser podcast here.
How many people watch
What?
this podcast?
This podcast? His? I don't know, a few thousand.
A few thousand?
Yeah.
Get an STD, man. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I can get one right now. I don't think it's going to help. I'm not very entertaining. What is the next? Boom, boom, boom. Dr. Phil was the funniest panelist and didn't get to vote, of course. Well, Dr. Phil was actually not a panelist when I did the battle. He was a panelist the other day. He was a guest. He did a spot, but he didn't really stay at the table, though. Or did he? I got it wrong. My memory's like, I'm already trying. How do you call it when you try to forget something?
What?
I already forgot how to say how I forgot something. I repressed memories, man. I repressed the word repress. That's what's happening.
That's the word you were looking for?
Yeah,
Repress?
dude. Repressed repression. That's pretty good.
I didn't even know that word.
Yeah, of course you didn't. Because you're American.
Am I on the podcast?
No, you're not. Damn funny set. That was somebody who saw my Kil Tony set in LA. Damn funny set. Glad to see Rick sticking to his style and not being a panderer. Thank you for that comment. That was my point. I didn't want to pander. I wanted to do my style of comedy. And I think it's important when you have a platform like Kil Tony to do your comedy and not to just say stuff that the crowd likes to hear. By the way, oh dude, I'm being sad and I want to cry right now.
There's another comment.
Oh, good. Get up? No, it's the same comment.
Guys, can you write more comments? So
No.
what I said looks like I did
No.
in the right timing.
This is the worst episode I've ever done.
Why do you give me the finger behind your head?
What?
You just went like this and gave me the finger behind his head.
No, I'm scratching my back.
Oh.
It doesn't show on camera. That crowd was dog shit. I would say that the crowd was really difficult. Yeah, worst crowd you've ever seen. Yeah. I mean, it was the worst crowd I've ever seen, but it was only a percentage of the crowd. A lot of the crowd was actually really nice and listening.
It was pretty. How was it live? Because it was pretty bad on the.
It was so scary, man. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Because they started booing from the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So when I was gonna go up, I was waiting backstage, and I was like, "You're gonna boo me." So I didn't want to go up. I just didn't want to go up. But then I went up, and they cheered for me. That was nice. And then I made the mistake of waiting a little too long.
Yeah.
I just waited a little too long before starting to talk, and then they turned, and they started booing. I thought, oh, we have time to boo, let's go, boo! So I made that mistake. Yeah, it will teach me. It's a lesson I learned live.
In front of 17,000 people.
Hey man, at least I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
No, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make it again probably.
You have dreams about that?
About the show?
People booing?
No. I honestly don't even think about it. I'm good with that.
What about when you have sex? You think about it?
I wish I did. It'd be amazing to have a crowd of like thousands booing you. It'd be
Have
the
you had
best.
sex since you get booed?
Good question. Yes. Okay. Not a lot.
Yeah, I remember once.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah. Tony getting more excited because he orchestrated just like that fake drum battle that somehow copies the same outcome at the comedians. I mean, Tony should be excited that he's doing massive shows and he has to orchestrate them. I would say it's kind of interesting. I don't know where Kil Tony's going to go, if he's going to keep doing big arenas or go on TV or what's the future for Kil Tony. But it's definitely, what's for sure is when you're in those big stages with that big production and all those cameras and those arena shows, it loses some of that organic, on-the-spot improvised feeling like that you had in the early days of Kil Tony and that you still have at Mothership. But yeah, you can't have these big productions with the visuals. The timing is very strict because you have a lot of staff related to it. You have all the workers. You can go overtime. Everything has to be like, this segment has to be over by this time. This segment has to be over by this time. Then we have these lights and we have this video coming in, that video coming in. It is fully orchestrated. Yeah, the drum battle was really good. Actually, like watching the drum battle, I was a fan of the drum battle. I thought it was a huge show. It was fun. It was fun to watch. At least live, that was great. It was completely crazy. I would argue it was way more interesting and entertaining than our battle, for sure. I mean, at least for me, because it's something new. It's the first time there's been a battle with that level of showmanship happening, I think. So it was fun to. I would say it was the one performance that happened that really catered to a huge audience of several thousand people, because it was big. Whereas just doing jokes, I feel it's a little underwhelming, to be honest. I just went to see Rammstein in the Netherlands, and that's a production for thousands of people with music and like concerts and comedy. Like I feel like musicians is just a better art for bigger crowds than comedy. That's my opinion. To me, comedy just feels nicer in a smaller club. You wouldn't know, but you know, those of us that know.
I've never performed for less than
4 people, 3 people. What's the least amount of people you ever performed?
0. 0 is good.
Have you performed to 0
Bonjour.
people?
Well, no, there's always like the bartender.
How was the least amount of people you ever performed?
I think it was 0 once in Honolulu.
0 once in Honolulu?
Yeah, nobody showed up. But the bartender was there. I was like, yeah, what's up?
What's the longest set I've done for the least amount of people was 30 minutes for 4 people.
That's not long.
No, how long was your set?
Yeah, 40 something for
1 person?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Why did you do it?
Because it's great.
Did you
I
have fun?
think it was 38 for just the bartender.
Was the bartender listening? Was the bartender just working and cleaning?
I think it's
Or doing
right after she died, actually.
Did
She was like, if you go on stage, I'll kill myself.
like, I want to see that happen. Let me go on stage.
Yeah. Actually, 2 days.
All right. Where are we going? Stadiums are for music, not comedy. Comedy is an intimate and meant for small crowds. I agree. I think that's what it is.
It's like sex.
Yeah. No, dude. I want to do that in the stadium. Is your Dutch good enough to follow any of our Flemish comedians like Alex Agnew? Actually, no, unfortunately not. I know a lot of good Dutch comedians because every time I come here to Rotterdam, I meet them. I've met a bunch of them. They're lovely people. They're really funny. A lot of them do perform in English. They do sets in English at the English language shows. But no, I can't understand comedy. I understand a few words because of the German. I speak a little bit of German that I studied in school. So I understand Dutch a little bit, but that's it. I couldn't. Also, they all tell me it's really hard to write in Dutch because the syntax is completely different. I have to restructure everything and play on the grammar, to screw up with the grammar so the punchline ends at the end. Kind of like French.
Yeah.
French is really hard as well for comedy. It's a difficult language.
And French people forget to be funny.
Yeah. Spanish is easier than French for comedy for some reason.
I mean,
that's my opinion. But I feel like vocally, I feel like it's good. It's easy. Anyway, this was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
We just warmed up.
We just warmed up. You guys have more questions, or I'm going to prepare for my next show. Somewhere to be. You guys have somewhere to be too.
1 question each.
They're slow at typing.
No, I think there's a delay, like a 4-day.
It's a 4-day delay?
Yeah, I think it's people from the past.
People from, oh yeah. Back from the Future? Nah. All right. Well, hey, you guys have been amazing. I like to have my finger in front of the camera. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys the next day. By the way, I'm still here. Yeah, I know.
I love that guy.
I think we're gonna start. we're gonna cut the feed. He's gonna stay here.
Yeah.
He's gonna rewatch the thing.
In 3 days.
Dude, and keep posting comments on the video after. You guys, please share it, like it, subscribe it. I'll get better at this. It's just a work in progress. I'll keep shooting it. I'll introduce you to more comedians as the show keeps happening. I'll bring more friends in. That's the target. Also, if I do this not in the middle of the night, that's easier for me to bring friends over. And see you around. Thank you guys for having me. Bye.